Thank you for joining us on Daily News Podcast. It's time to explore the stories that are defining our times, from groundbreaking local events to pressing national issues. All the news you need, right here on Mangalore today.
In a tragic incident in Kasargod, a police constable lost his life while on duty pursuing an accused in a drug case. Constable K.K. Sajesh of a special team met with an accident at Chengala 4th Mile. The car he was in collided with a tipper lorry, resulting in his demise. Another officer, Subhash Chandra, was injured and is being treated. The officers were tracking an accused related to the seizure of drugs the previous day. A case has been filed against the lorry driver. Sajesh's body will be kept for final respects at the police superintendent's office before being taken to his village for the last rites.
In the latest news from Mangaluru, a missing person case has been filed at Bajpay Police Station for Tina, a 23-year-old resident of Kasargod house in Jokatte-Kenjaru village. She is described as around 5.1 feet tall, Swedish in complexion, and fluent in Konkani, English, Hindi, Kannada, and Tulu. Authorities are urging anyone with information on her whereabouts to come forward and assist in the investigation. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
The Vehicle Driving Training Center at Mudipu, Mangaluru, received a visit from Transport Minister Ramalinga Reddy. The minister highlighted the one-month training program available at the center, offering practical sessions with lorry or heavy vehicle support. The hostel facilities can accommodate 50 trainees, drawing candidates not just from Mangaluru but surrounding districts as well. Plans include seeking support from the Skill Development Corporation and expanding training to include two-wheeler learners test practice. Spread across 10 acres, the center will see further improvements as proposed by the principal. Similar centers in Bengaluru, Dharwad, and Shivamogga exist, while new driving test tracks are planned in Vijayapura, Vijayanagara, Nagamangala, and Ballari. The minister also expressed intentions to enhance KSRTC bus deployment in high-demand areas, emphasizing the importance of practical training and road safety. Transport Commissioner Yogesh A.M., Assistant Commissioner C. Mallikarjun, Shivamogga Joint Commissioner Bhimanagoda Patil, and Mangaluru RTO Sridhar Malad were present during the visit.
In Belthangady, a car driver was severely injured in a collision between a tipper and a car near Kashi Betu in Lila village. The accident took place when a car heading towards Ujjir collided with a tipper from the Belthangady side, reportedly due to overspeeding. The car was left completely mangled from the impact. The injured driver has been rushed to a nearby private hospital for treatment.
In the latest update, the Mangalore City Police have successfully arrested 2 absconding individuals who had been evading court appearances for several years. The arrested culprits have been identified as Sheikh Shahbaz from Mangalore and Mohammed Nizamuddin alias Bro Nizam from Kasaba Bengre. Shahbaz, who had been on the run for 5 years, was apprehended in Andhra Pradesh with the help of warrant officers from Bajpay Police Station. He faces multiple cases across various police stations in Mangalore. Meanwhile, Nizamuddin was taken into custody by a team from Mangalore East Police Station and also has pending cases in different police stations. The police have filed charges against both under the Bharatiya Sanhita for evading court hearings. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing news story. A heartbreaking incident took place in Valiyavalapu near Uduma as a young man tragically lost his life. Ashwin Aravind, aged 18, slipped and fell into a well while trying to remove a lid from an electric wire. Despite the efforts of Kasaragod firefighters who rescued him and rushed him to the hospital, Ashwin could not be saved. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family and loved ones of the deceased during this difficult time.
In a developing story from the Dasara celebrations at Kudroli Temple, Mangaluru, a video capturing a traffic police officer pulling an auto rickshaw driver by his waist belt has caused a stir among drivers. The incident occurred when the driver, identified as Shailesh, was reportedly obstructing traffic near the temple entrance and was fined by the police. In response, Shailesh questioned the fine, leading to a confrontation where the officer physically handled him. The video of the incident has gone viral, triggering outrage among drivers. It is reported that Shailesh has apologized for his actions, but has been fined for traffic obstruction and disobeying police orders. Authorities have warned of legal action following the incident, which has sparked debates on social media platforms.
In a significant update, 45-year-old Chinaya is under scrutiny in the Dharmasthala case as he faces charges of perjury. The Belthangady magistrate is closely monitoring the situation as Chinaya provides a fresh statement. He remains in Shivamogga prison while the investigation continues. The site is also delving into the identity of 7 skulls found at Mangalore, summoning the Sisters of Adishesha Narayana from Tumakuru district to confirm the recovered items. In a separate development, a Supreme Court ruling from May rejecting Chinaya's writ petition has caused a stir on social media, with the judges dismissing the plea due to delays and lack of merit. Stay tuned as the legal proceedings unfold, shaping the course of these ongoing investigations. In a tragic incident, Syed Shamim, 53, a resident of Padubidri, passed away in Muscat due to a heart attack. He was a well-known businessman running a watch shop in Muscat. Survived by his wife, 2 sons, and a daughter, his body is being brought back home with the help of non-resident Indian organizations. The mortal remains are expected to reach Padubidri by Friday evening, as per the information provided by the family. Our thoughts and prayers are with his grieving family during this difficult time.
The Mangaluru Dasara celebrations kicked off at the Kudroli Sri Gokarnanath Temple in a grand ceremony. The inauguration was led by Karnataka Legislative Assembly Speaker U.T. Khadr and former Finance Minister B. Janardhan Pujari, who was honored for his remarkable contributions to the temple's renovation. Pujari shared anecdotes of his political journey, giving credit to leaders like Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, and Sonia Gandhi for their support. Speaker Khadr emphasized the festival's significance in showcasing the district's rich cultural heritage and promoting communal harmony. Religious Endowment and Transport Minister Ramalinga Reddy and Health Minister Dinesh Gundu Rao lauded the event's popularity and pledged government grants for future celebrations. The ceremony was attended by various dignitaries, including MP Brijesh Chauta and former ministers Ramanath Rai and J.R. Lobo. Special honors were bestowed upon individuals like Dr. M. Mohan Alva and activist Shelit, recognizing their notable contributions.
In a tragic incident near the Kamath petrol pump on National Highway 66, a pedestrian lost their life on Thursday. The victim, identified as Rajkumar Sharma, a 23-year-old migrant worker from Bihar, was struck by a tipper truck traveling towards Padubidri from Mudipu. The accident occurred when the tipper collided with a parked pickup van before hitting Sharma. The victim, who was walking with colleagues towards Padubidri, was rushed to a private hospital but sadly succumbed to his injuries on the way. Witnesses blamed the reckless driving of the tipper driver for the accident. The collision also caused damage to the Padubidri Agricultural Cooperative Society's old godown wall, resulting in financial loss. Police have initiated an investigation into the unfortunate incident.
Today in Mangalore, the police team conducted a successful operation resulting in the arrest of 2 men from Rajasthan for trafficking black opium near Bhagavati Nagar. The accused, Vasudev and Mangal Chowdhury, were caught with 151 grams of opium valued at 40,000, along with mobile phones and a 2-wheeler. The operation was conducted by the Mangalore Central Subdivision Team and Bark Police under the supervision of Police Commissioner Sudhir Kumar Reddy. A case has been registered at Bark Police Station, highlighting the vigilance of the authorities in combating illegal activities in the area.
In a groundbreaking verdict, the Madurai District and Sessions Court has sentenced 4 policemen to 11 years in prison for the custodial death of a 17-year-old Muthu Karthik in 2019. The convicted officers are Inspector Alex Raj and Constables Sathish, Ravi, and Ravichandran. Moreover, the court has instructed the CBCID to file a new charge sheet against Inspector Premachandran, Sub-Inspector Kanan, and Inspector Arunachalam for allegedly tampering with evidence. While Premachandran and Kanan have retired, Inspector Arunachalam has been suspended. The court has also taken a tough stance against government doctors who were accused of altering medical records to conceal custodial torture, ordering disciplinary action against Dr. Jayakumar and Dr. Srilatha. The victim, Karthik, suffered fatal injuries during police interrogation at the SS Colony police station. His mother, Jaya, sought justice, leading to a transfer of the case to the CBCID by the Madras High Court. This verdict is being applauded as a rare instance of accountability for custodial deaths in Tamil Nadu, with civil rights activist Henry Tiffine expressing satisfaction over the outcome.
In a significant development, Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually launched Bihar's Mukhyamantri Mahila Rojgar Yojana, dispersing 10,000 each to the bank accounts of 75 lakh women. Addressing Bihar's women, PM Modi emphasized the importance of women empowerment and pointed out the hardships faced by them under the previous RJD regime. He urged the women to prevent the return of the RJD to power and highlighted the efforts of the NDA government in Bihar towards women's welfare. The scheme, with a budget of 7,500 crores, aims to provide self-employment and livelihood opportunities to women. Each beneficiary will receive further financial aid of up to 2 lakh, along with training for enhancing their entrepreneurial skills. The initiative received accolades from Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and other ministers. The scheme, promoting economic independence and social empowerment, will empower women in various sectors like agriculture, animal husbandry, handicrafts, and more. Prime Minister Modi underlined that Bihar's women now have the support of 2 brothers, Nitish and Modi, dedicated to their well-being. In a crucial update on the Tirumala-Tirupati Laddu controversy, the Supreme Court has intervened by putting a stay on the Andhra Pradesh High Court's order. The High Court had earlier criticized the CBI director for allowing an officer, J. Venkat Rao, outside the Special Investigation Team to conduct investigations into the alleged use of adulterated ghee in the famous Tirumala-Tirupati Devastanams. The Supreme Court bench questioned the High Court's ruling and defended the SIT's authority to appoint a special officer. The High Court had ordered the formation of a new 5-member SIT, inclusive of CBI and Andhra Pradesh police officers and an official from the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. However, the recent developments have raised concerns about Rao's involvement in the investigation and allegations of harassment made by Mr. Kadaru Chinnapana. The CBI has refuted the High Court's claims, stating that all officers were designated under the guidelines set by the Supreme Court in 2024. This ongoing legal battle comes after accusations of using animal fat in Tirupati laddus during the past regime. In a recent development, the founder-chairman of Wipro, Azim Premji, has declined Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaya's request to allow traffic through the company's Sarjapur campus in Bengaluru. The Chief Minister's proposal aimed to ease the severe traffic congestion at Iblur Junction. Premji cited legal challenges and emphasized that the campus is private property, not intended for public use. He proposed a comprehensive study by urban transport experts to address the city's congestion issues instead. The move comes as frustration mounts among global IT firms over Bengaluru's infrastructure woes. Public pressure on social media urged the opening of the campus, but Premji emphasized the need for sustainable, long-term solutions. Wipro has expressed willingness to fund a significant portion of the study and collaborate on developing effective transport management strategies. In a tragic incident in the U.S., an Indian national, Partap Singh, has been arrested for causing a multi-vehicle crash in California last year that critically injured a 5-year-old child. Singh, who arrived in the U.S. illegally, was driving a commercial 18-wheeler when he caused a pileup by driving at an unsafe speed and failing to stop for traffic and a construction zone. The crash left the child with life-altering injuries, including being in a coma for 3 weeks and diagnosed with cerebral palsy and global developmental delay. This is the second such case involving an Indian national causing a fatal accident while driving a commercial vehicle in the U.S. Following this incident, the U.S. has paused the issuance of worker visas for commercial truck drivers to prevent further endangerment of American lives. In a recent development, United States President Donald Trump has announced a fresh wave of tariffs on various products not made in the U.S. Starting from October 1, 2025, branded or patented drugs being imported into the country will face a 100% tariff unless the companies are building facilities in the U.S. This decision is expected to impact large Indian pharma companies significantly, as they derive a substantial portion of their revenue from the U.S. market. Additionally, Trump's new tariffs also extend to goods like trucks, kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities, and upholstered furniture. The implementation of these tariffs is part of the Trump administration's efforts to assert executive power in trade matters. The situation is evolving, and the implications for the global market remain to be seen. Stay tuned to Mangalore today for more updates on this developing story.
Today marks the end of an era as the Indian Air Force bids farewell to the iconic Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-21, a warhorse that served the country for over 6 decades. The last flight of this legendary fighter jet will take place, led by Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, as 6 Bison variants soar above Chandigarh in a somber yet joyful salute. The MiG-21, synonymous with the Air Force, saw over 1,200 jets in service and played a crucial role in India's defense history. Squadron leader Priya Sharma, India's 7th woman fighter pilot, will be part of the farewell flight, symbolizing a transition to modern jets. The legacy of the MiG-21 is unparalleled, with its remarkable adaptability and enduring Indo-Russian military ties. As the veteran bids adieu, the Air Force looks forward to welcoming the indigenous Tejas as its replacement, marking a new chapter in India's aviation history.
In a dramatic turn of events in Bengaluru, pro-Kannada protesters stormed into the Taj West End Hotel to disrupt a central government event, accusing them of promoting Hindi in Karnataka. Over 40 protesters clashed inside the 5-star hotel, adorned in yellow and red scarves, tearing down posters and causing chaos. The event, attended by 5 MPs, was abruptly halted as the police intervened and detained 41 protesters. Despite the disturbance, the meeting continued as planned. The pro-Kannada activists from the Kannada Rakshana Vedike group argued that the event symbolized the imposition of Hindi over Kannada, leading to arrests and legal action against them. The situation escalated as they accused authorities of suppressing their dissenting voices. The arrested protesters have been remanded to judicial custody, and a case has been filed against them at the High Grounds police station.
Thank you for joining us on today's journey through the news. For more in-depth stories and updates, don't forget to visit mangaloretoday.com. And if you value staying informed, please subscribe to our channel for timely updates. Good night, and take care.